Hi everybody, this is Christy. I am the Intimate Warrior. I thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, I send you love. So I was just sitting here today and trying to really harness in what this Stellium is all about, and I wanted to hurry up and make this quick video. And I totally forgot to mention, how I was kind of feeling this morning. Sometimes when you hear me in my videos, and sometimes I have lots of energy, of course, you know that I am feeling fantastic. Sometimes when my wording is a little more spacey, you guys know that I am experiencing some type of brain fog type of mentality stuff going on there, airiness there, if you will. So that is kind of like how I felt this morning. I was present, but I wasn't really present. And other than that, I am feeling really fantastic. I have been also feeling a lot of vibrations again. And I totally forgot to mention this. In relationship now to the stellium, I always want to say another word here. We're going to have, depending on who you are talking with, between 5 to 7 planets within one sign, which is, of course, Aquarius. For one, this hasn't happened since the Dark Ages and the plagues, where the Dark Ages and then the plagues and then the Renaissance, which was the rebirth of it all. We all know basically what the age of Aquarius is about, and it definitely is about a rebirthing process of stepping more into our divine selves, embodying more divine love, and flipping from this more controlled type of mentality to becoming truly free and inspired. So when I began to really think here and allow myself to make an internal process, what I mentioned a while back about the Antaḥkaraṇa being that bridge between that connects everything together. So when we were thinking in terms of our physical self, we have to integrate our spiritual bodies. Between our body and the spiritual bodies, there is a link up. The Antaḥkaraṇa. It connects it one area. It connects it to the other spiritual body, and it connects it to the other spiritual body, uniting it all, locking it in place, and keeping it intact within our human form. Now, the significance, again, we're working with the entire tree of life here, or about to. You may be feeling lots of vibration. And this is, in a sense, or definitely, us working more with our Merkaba. Again, everything is connecting and making sense, linking up. And so a few days ago, day before yesterday, I ended up seeing, I want to say 8 to 10. And I tried my hardest to count, and I tried my hardest to recall tornadoes, spinning vortexes. They lined up. And now that I am focusing more about the stellium here, and that the planets are lining up in the atmosphere with being within this one area of Aquarius now. Things are linking up, rotating, spinning, and doing what it's supposed to in harmony and union. Linking up, making sense, connecting. So I decided to do this video and give you that type of understanding, deeper understanding again. And of course, now that I'm having this understanding here, I know I'm going to continue receiving more information about this, and I'm really getting excited about it. I am really getting excited about this. I have actually been waiting for this since December, because December I was like, okay, I really don't understand, because I just don't have that type of wisdom and knowledge pertaining to astrology. I don't know how to do the charts. I don't know how to read the planets or whatever it is that the astrologers are able to do. I don't have it. I don't have a computer program that is telling me how to do that. That can give you a whole years in advance. I rely on source to give me the information. And then, it's really up to me to see if I can figure this out. I get little glimpses. I get little a heads up. But if I'm not figuring it out, or I don't find interest in it, I'm telling source, I'm telling my higher self, I'm telling everything that, okay, this is just not what I want. And that's not a bad thing. If you don't want that, you're not going to be forced to do something. That's the great thing about life, is that if you don't like it, you can always change your mind. And you can always come back to it, too. There's no right or wrong. It's whatever moves you. And use whatever moves you. So the more that I am able to figure it out on myself, and maybe this is just for myself, the more that I am given. The more, of course, that we work for in our life, doesn't matter what it is, it means that we know there's worthiness in it, there's great interest, and it's going to keep us moving with the flow, going with the flow. And so as you can see, I'm really excited. I have that excitement in my voice. I know something spectacular is about to take place. And now again, I always ask you guys, no matter who you get information from, please make sure that information lifts you up. Don't get knocked down because someone is going to tell you, well, the energy is going to be so intense and it's going to cause all of these negative things. Regardless of where we are in life, we know there's two sides of it all. We know that. And it's up to us to choose which side of the spectrum that we are going to rely on, focus on, and use to push us forward. I tune off every single thing that I know that isn't going to benefit me. I am hearing it, but I am turning it off to the point that it's not seated, that it doesn't take away from me. And so that's what I'm asking you guys to do in your own life. I don't care how famous or significant an individual is that you listen to. When there is negativity in their words or anything that speaks about pain, limitation, and I'm not saying that they may be, that's not their purpose, but when they use certain words, the brain knows what that word means. And if you haven't healed yourself on that type of level yet, there's going to be an automatic response to it, which is either going to take you from what you're supposed to be doing in life, or want to do in your life, or pushing you forward. You have one way or the other here. You have two ways to go. Get stuck, keep staying stuck, or moving forward. And if it isn't lifting you up in your mind, you have to learn to turn it off. And if it means not listening to a person for a while, then do it. If it means turning off the TV, then do it. If it means staying away from certain people in your life, then do it. When you become lifted, eventually you can make your way back to the same type of thing that you were listening to back then, and it's not going to cause you any harm. I am always excited. No matter what is coming up, I get excited. It means that everything that I receive, I'm going to have an excitement about it. If you are someone thinking, oh my gosh, this is going to be really huge, and yet it's probably going to make me feel terrible, chronic pain, or I'm not going to sleep, or whatever it is, people are going to be rude to me, you're going to get exactly that. Be the person that always sees the goodness. And the goodness is all that you're going to receive. I will keep you guys posted as best as I can with this. Get excited, guys. Things are coming together. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.